Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Good nap. Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we were shanghaied by Captain Hook and his crew of Heartless on the orders of Riku, who turned our own shadow against us. We were thrown into a holding cell to be taken prisoner, but clearly the guy forgot we wield the universe's biggest skeleton key. With the boy who never grows up by our side, Peter Pan, we fought our way through the ship to rescue Kairi and Wendy, culminating in a climactic battle with our shadow here in the captain's cabin. This time, we'll be checking out the last nooks and crannies of the Jolly Roger before finally continuing on to confront the pirates on the deck of the ship. So, now that we're all rested up and ready to go, we can see just how kind of accurate this is to the actual movie from the scene when Captain Hook actually tricked Tinkerbell into helping him find Peter Pan's hideout. I would like to just point out that the voice of Captain Hook, at least the original voice, Sean... shoot, what was his name again? I don't want to say Connery, because I know that's not right, because that's a 007. But anyway, the voice provided for him here is near spot on to the original voice, and honestly, I just have to hold up a great deal of talent to the voice actor Corey Burton, who is all over this place. I mean, he does Captain Hook, he does Smee, he did the White Rabbit, he did the doorknob back in, once again back in Wonderland with the White Rabbit, so he is just really putting in the work. In any case, we want to examine this trapdoor, and we'll just fall right in.
Wendy! Come on, Tink! Not now! Well, this is as far as I can go. I gotta help Wendy.
I mean, I would be mad, but you did kind of help us out quite a bit, Peter, so I can understand you wanting to get Wendy away. Plus, you did say that you were only in this together till we found your little girlfriend. In any case, we are here in this holding cell, or the cabin, and we can... I won't say, but we'll want to maybe come back here and find some of these save points, at least this save point, for the future. If we go out here into the hallway, got some fighting to do. Okay, I'm actually not sure where... Actually, did I open that chest? I'm getting all confused now. Yeah, I opened the chest in here, so we can just go back into the hallway and head back to the captain's cabin. And I keep forgetting which side the trapdoor is technically on. And we'll have to do a bit more fighting. Getting a little sick of these guys, honestly. I mean, they're not even giving me enough experience to level up, even though... Well, granted, I am pretty high for this point in the game. Pretty high level for this point, but still, I would like to get at least one more level before our next boss fight. Because I know for a fact that we're going to learn an ability at the next one, since we're level 44 right now. Okay, we have a door, and let's see about our items. Donald and Goofy could each use some, so let's just take out a bunch of ethers for Donald so that he can stay stocked up. I don't really care if he wastes them. We've got plenty at this point. And let's take out some potions for Goofy. And you know what? Let's just make use of a camping set, or actually, you know what? A tent. We don't need to. Yeah, well, Donald could have used some MP, but he'll be fine, I think. In any case, before we step out onto the deck and finally confront Captain Hook and his crew directly, I would recommend being around level 40 for this. And maybe have guard equipped, and whatever you do, do not have Fyra on your shortcut menu. Just a bit of advice.
Quite a codfish, that Riku, running off with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Run off where? Tell me, where did he go?
To the ruins of Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent resides. But you won't be going there. Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend behind. Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. Glad I'm merciful, unlike the heartless. So, which will it be? The Keyblade or the plank? It's him, the crocodile that took me hand. Oh, Smee, he's after me other hand. I can't stay here. Go away. Oh, I can't stand the sight of him. Smee, you take care of them.
Fly, Sora. Just believe, and you can do it.
Thanks, Peter.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
Obtain the power of healing. Cure has been upgraded to Cura. And we get to swap Peter Pan back in, and I gotta say, that scene kind of weird for me, considering as we established back in Traverse Town when we met Leon and he demonstrated in the hotel, nobody can really take the Keyblade from us for long. We could just easily give it over and then just take it back. But hey, I guess it just shows Sora's maturity that he's realizing that he has to put others before himself. And anyway, let's swap Goofy back out. It was fine having him for the last little leg of the underside of the ship, but let's have Peter join us. In Neverland, Sora and his friends can fly. While jumping, press circle to fly. Then press circle to rise and square to descend. You're all going down. Okay, like the scene showed us, and like that little text box said, we can fly, and it functions very much like swimming in Atlantica. The only upside is that it can be turned off. The heartless are mainly bound to the ship's deck, but there are going to be a few others that we can easily deal with in the air as well. Speaking of, the pirates have taken to the skies. These are air pirates, basically just reskins of the air soldiers that have the same drops as the pirate heartless. All in all, not all that dangerous. Especially with Peter Pan's stop, which I think actually... does quite a bit more than what we've been able to do ourselves. I could have sworn there was another heartless that we'd be running into, but maybe it's not just appeared. It's not appeared just yet. Ah, the battleship. The pirates have taken their armada airborne. These giant heartless are pretty tough to defeat, or at least they have a lot of bulk to them. They have better odds of dropping the same drops as pirates and air pirates. They have different drops based on what you destroy. The mast... Oh, sorry.
Is that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
Aye, Captain. They walked the plank, every last one of them.
Peter Pan, lost you!
Ready to make us flash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Immediately thrown into a boss fight with the captain of the crew. This codfish is Captain Hook. Despite appearances and his cowardice, he is rather powerful. He will mainly fight you hand to hand, well, sword to sword, with his rapier and hook. He is also a lot more agile than you would expect from a regular person. He'll occasionally summon these battleships to help him out, so this can be at least a decent way to grind experience. You'll want to have your guard up for taking on Hook directly. As his sword attacks are very fast, you also want to avoid casting fire on him or any attack that has fire on him, because it'll cause him to run around really fast and be very dangerous. He has a range option in the form of a present bomb that he'll throw out, and that is why you don't want to use fire. I just wanted to demonstrate it. The one saving grace of this fight is that he is limited to the confines of the ship. If he jumps overboard, he will immediately clamber back up like a cartoon character to try and get away. The battleships also that he summons, since we're getting a chance to actually destroy them, they will have a chance of dropping element rings, which are basically just fire rings, thunder rings, and blizzard rings all in one little package.
You'll not get the other hand!
You can parry a lot of his attacks, and guard is your best friend when taking on Hook in direct combat, as is Arrow. He is a little resistant to stop, but he shouldn't be too much trouble. Sora learned Ars Arcanum. Obtained Ansem's Report 9.
Oh, Kyrie couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her...
Sora,
I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kyrie. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
You can bring her to Neverland sometime. Then she can try it herself.
If you believe, you can do anything, right? I'll find Kyrie. I know I will. There's so much I want to tell her about flying, the pirates, and everything else that's happened.
What's that, Tink? What about the clock tower? You say there's something there.
Okay, so we have learned a few things that I could go over, but I'm going to save those for next time. We want to immediately come up here for a save point that we can use to get to the gummy ship, which I think I might want to do after we take care of a few things. Let's talk to Wendy. You'll find her, Sora. Just don't give up. Thank you, Wendy. She is also voiced by Catherine Beaumont, who reprised her role as both Wendy and Alice in this game, so pretty good. Let's go down here for a chest containing Dalmatians 43 through 45. Definitely want to make sure that we have those. And now let's actually talk to Wendy again. Thanks to Big Ben, you can tell what time... Yeah, you can tell the time from anywhere in London. But one of the clocks is off. I do hope it doesn't confuse too many people. Well, Wendy did say that one of these clocks is off. We got that one right there. And all the others will be pointing at 12, so this is the right one. So we'll want to actually fly on down. Lock onto the minute hand here. And hit it up. And hit it up. Obtain Navigee piece. Hey, Sora. When we grow up, let's get off this island. We'll go on real adventures, not this kid stuff. Sure, but isn't there anything fun to do now? Hey, you know the new girl at the mayor's house? She arrived on the night of the meteor shower.
It was reckless to bring her here without at least using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on the dark powers could cost you your heart. A castaway. Though his world perished, his heart did not. When we took the princess from his castle, he apparently followed her here through sheer force of will. But fear not. No harm will come to you. He is no match for your power.
My power?
Yes, the untapped power that lies within you. Now, child, it's time you awakened that power and realized your full potential.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime. As long as you don't forget about Neverland, that is. Oh boy, she's getting steamed again. Do me a favor? Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
Learn summon spell Tinkerbell. Sora obtained Fairy Harp. Learn shared ability Glide. Ooh boy, we've got a lot to go over, but that I will save for next episode because there is a major thing that I want to cover for this specific area, but first we have to leave this area in order to see it. So back to the gummy ship we go. Well, we found the Navid gummy piece. Let's go back to town. Sid will install it on the ship once we bring it to him.
There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. Here there's a great reward for the winner.
Well, let's actually ignore all that and go back to Neverland. And good. I was a bit worried about this because if you do not touch any of the save points on the ship, you will not get them, and you can technically soft lock yourself out of Neverland if you don't get them, for reasons that we will see later. But for now, we're going to go back to the clock tower. And as you may have noticed from brief stints into my game clock, from my brief stints into the menu and seeing my game clock, I am just shy of 48 hours into the game. This actually does have a bit of a feature here in the clock tower. If we fly around, there should be a door that is currently glowing. Ah, here we are. If we go up to this door, the 11 o'clock door opens, obtain a mithril shard. Yes, these doors will all open. Well, these doors here will all open depending on your game time. The maximum that the clock can read is 99, 59, 59, and we'll roll back over to 0, 0, 0. The clock will do this a max of 3 times, going from blue to green to purple to red. So I'm very far into the blue, but not even halfway to actually getting to the first time that this rolls over. Once you hit the max value in red, the clock will be stopped and cannot be restarted. The reason I bring this up now is because of these doors. These doors will only open in intervals of 12, so that 11 door opened at 47, 35, 23, and 11, and so on and so forth. So we'll have to come back here when the clock reads those specific numbers for the rest of the doors in order to get all the rewards here. I will quickly flash up a little notice here with all the rewards for the various doors. I would say if you are going only for the most useful items, start with the stat boosters you need the mithril and the orichalcums. Otherwise, aim for them all. I know that this can take a bit of time because the clock only moves so fast, but you can easily leave this open and come back here to get them. However, you have to leave the area and come back at these specific hours. So if I had just stayed here till 48 hours in, the 12 o'clock door would not open. I would have to leave Neverland and come back. So keep that in mind. You'll want to do this sooner rather than later for reasons that we will get into at a later point. But for now, that is all I wanted to say on the topic. With all of that finished up, next time we'll be heading off to Olympus Coliseum for the new tournament and explaining a few of the things that we've, well, pretty much everything that we've unlocked now that we've completed Neverland. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.